which seeks to ensure that local government is highly capacitated and transformed to play a developmental role. The ANC appreciates the fact that eThekwini Metropolitan Municipality is currently one of the 4 districts where the model has been launched. There is no doubt that eThekwini Metropolitan Municipality and the stakeholders are equal to the task of further implementing the district development models in other local areas. The ANC recommits itself in building developmental local government, committed to working with citizens and groups within the communities to find sustainable ways to meet their social, economic, and material needs, and also to improve the quality of their lives. I thank you, Chairperson.
Thank you very much, Honorable Direko. The next speaker will be Honorable Hussein. Before you come, Honorable Hussein, I will now hand over to Honorable Lesoma to proceed with the debate. Thank you very much. Honorable Hussein.
I am awaiting your, may I proceed, Chair?
Please do.
Chairperson, thank you very much. In June this year, the residents of Brooks Farm in Ward 52 eThekwini filed a petition with the Speaker. That petition contained more than a dozen complaints relating to failed service delivery in the ward, as well as their residents' unhappiness with the ANC ward councillor, who appears to favor only residents who are members of his own political party. The complaints ranged from continuous problems with water and sanitation, lack of service, suitable housing facilities, the unfair distribution of food parcels on a party political basis instead of adopting a needs-based approach, improper health facilities, and a general state of poor service delivery in the ward. In October this year, the COCTA Portfolio Committee, during its oversight visit to KZN, sought to engage the community of Brooks Farm to listen to their grievances and use the opportunity to secure the intervention of the eThekwini municipal leadership and to address their concerns. The municipality was requested to facilitate the meeting and arrange for the Portfolio Committee to meet with those community members who signed to that petition. Unfortunately, Chairperson, when the day arrived, the planned engagement with the residents of Brooks Farm was hijacked by the local ward councillor. And instead of holding a community meeting to listen to the residents' grievances, the Portfolio Committee was led to a different venue in Bambayi Township, which was organized by the local ward councillor. This, unfortunately, turned out to be nothing more than a party political rally. To the credit of the COCTA chairperson, Honorable Mutambi, and the rest of the Portfolio Committee members who were present on the day, we all expressed our grave dissatisfaction for what had occurred, and it became glaringly obvious that the eThekwini mayor and his team were well aware that the meeting was being hijacked, and they sought to convince us otherwise. This incident, unfortunately, reflects the very immature leadership that exists in this municipality, where a meeting of this House of Parliament was hijacked for party political purposes. Chairperson, the DA wishes to place on record our deep dissatisfaction with the manner in which this matter was handled and extend our appreciation to the committee and members of the Portfolio Committee for speaking out against this childish behavior from the eThekwini municipality. Let me turn now to the substantive issues and the complaints raised by the residents of Brooks Farm in Ward 52. We wish to place on record, Chairperson, that these complaints are not isolated only to Ward 52 in eThekwini. There are serious governance problems in this municipality that require urgent and immediate attention. Even the KZN Treasury has flagged this municipality as one that is in distress. This week, for the second time, the city manager was arrested by the Hawks. His arrests relate to the failure his failure to comply with his bail conditions, and when he was arrested together with the former mayor Zandile Gumede for tender fraud and corruption. The other 52 councillors who are also fingered for possible fraud and corruption in the municipality continue to occupy their seats at taxpayers' expense, and there appears to be no political will whatsoever from the ANC leadership there to take any action against them. The city's infrastructure is also collapsing. Not a single day passes where you wouldn't find burst water pipes spewing out millions of liters of water on the street. Sewer pipes also overflow into the rivers because it can no longer handle the volumes that they were originally planned for. The city requires billions of rands of emergency top-up expenditure to renew its failing infrastructure because it failed to plan properly years ago when it was necessary to do so. Corruption and fraud have become endemic in this municipality, a situation that has not changed for decades now. And while the politicians and officials are colluding with each other to rape the public purse, the very residents who put these crooks into power are the ones who are suffering the most. Honorable Chairperson, on behalf of the Democratic Alliance, we are making an earnest and urgent appeal to the political leadership of KwaZulu-Natal province to take urgent measures to arrest the failing situation in eThekwini. Although there are some good areas and some good progresses that have been noticed, the deep-seated corruption and governance failures in this municipality is causing untold hardship for the poorest communities who are desperate for simple basic service delivery. It doesn't come as a surprise, therefore, Chairperson, why the meeting was hijacked initially, because there was a genuine attempt by some to prevent the portfolio committee from hearing the real state of affairs on the ground. Unless there is urgent intervention and constant monitoring of this municipality, the residents of Brooks Farm, together with the residents of other townships across the city, will never see the promised better life for all. I thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Hussein. My apologies there. Honorable Lesuma has joined plenary 1. I will be proceeding with the proceedings here. Our next speaker will be Honorable Mkalipi from the EFF.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. The people of Ward 52 in Brooks Farm VD and Comprehensive VD submitted a petition to Parliament to seek help as their last resort because they don't have a ward councillor. Ward councillors Thembiso Boxazulu have relocated from this ward more than 2 years now. Brooks Farm community and Comprehensive VD community have written to the mayor on many occasions, and all correspondence have not been responded to until they opt to approach Parliament. Portfolio Committee on COCTA, on their oversight in KwaZulu-Natal, arranged to go and meet with Brooks Farm community and Comprehensive VD community to listen to them. But the ward councillor colluded with the municipal officials, including the mayor of eThekwini, to take the meeting in the wrong place to avoid and to stop people of Brooks Farm to talk to the portfolio committees about their issues that they are faced on a daily basis. The chairperson of COCTA, Honorable Ntambi, raised a concern about this act, which misled the portfolio committee and ended up attending a political meeting, which didn't serve the purpose of the meeting with petitioners. The issue of Brooks Farm, which is about housing project, remains unresolved, as it is the intention of the ward councillor Thembiso Boxazulu, who is no longer having interest of serving the people of this area. And Chairperson, you are talking about the poorest of the people who does not know where to go when they are faced with this situation. And people of Brooks Farm, they need intervention in order to benefit from a rectification project, of which they are told that because when they were giving these houses 15 years ago, they managed to go and assess loans to extend their houses. But now, with this new rectification project, they are told that there is no place to extend their houses. As a result, they don't know where to go until they wrote to Parliament. I urge Parliament to intervene on the Brooks Farm community, who have nowhere to go since their ward councillor have deserted them. No member of a community must feel neglected because they are part and parcel of the government. Therefore, thank you, Chairperson.
Thank you very much, Honorable Mkalipi. The next speaker will be Honorable Kulu from the IFP.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson, honorable members. Providing a sufficient and satisfactory service delivery is constituent mandate of municipalities. As custodians of the Constitution, municipalities are tasked with ensuring that people have at least basic services they need. Fraud and corruption are the greatest hindrance to sufficient service delivery, which is why adequate transparency and accountability are imperative in the conduct of municipal operations. To know that service delivery in municipalities is profusely insufficient is disheartening, because this has a direct and immediate effect on communities' quality of life. First and foremost, it is utterly disgraceful that the city of eThekwini is hiding behind the COVID-19 outbreak for failing to deliver housing to communities. The city reported that it had submitted stage 1 application to the KwaZulu-Natal government of human settlement in March 2020, and the process was delayed by the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. This justification is shamefully and has no basis, as the issue of housing has been ongoing since 2017, meaning it took the city 3 years to submit a stage 1 application. Furthermore, last year, following a community protest in September, the municipality said that the municipality said that the delivery of housing is top priority, yet submitting stage 1 application only happened at the end of March in the following year. In terms of national policy provisions, municipalities have the duty to undertake housing projects, and the municipalities' failure to deliver on this matter has very little to do with COVID-19. The excuse is unacceptable and reflects the municipality's ability to take a truthful accountability. Honorable members, it should also be noted that the municipality failed to make a clear and detailed presentation regarding the issue of an electricity contractor who attended only to 20 houses despite being issued a 40 million rand tender. It is profusely unacceptable that the municipality did not disclose the relevant details at all. Beyond that, failing to account on an issue that involves such an exorbitant amount of state funds is suspicious and reflects present corruption.
Honorable Kabekulu, your time has expired.
Thank you. But we
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Ngwezi. Please behave. The next speaker will be Honorable Sheikh Imam. Honorable Sheikh Imam. Honorable Sheikh Imam, are you there? I will take it that Honorable Sheikh Imam is not in the platform. Can I then move to Honorable Tou of the ANC?
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson. The African National Congress